In the next 48 hours, your reality will shift in a way you can't ignore. Every day, millions wake up feeling trapped in a life that feels repetitive and unfulfilling. You might glance in the mirror and see the same tired eyes staring back, a reflection of a soul quietly whispering, "Is this really all there is?" You scroll through social media feeds, seeing glimpses of joy, success, and abundance in others' lives, and a subtle ache forms inside you. The gap between what your heart longs for and the reality you experience seems insurmountable. It's not just about lack of money, career, or relationships. Many of the most successful people report feeling empty at the core. Promotions, material possessions, even love can feel hollow if the deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment is missing. Why? Because society teaches us to chase outcomes, achievements, and validation, but rarely shows us how to align those achievements with our inner truth. This feeling of disconnection creates stress, anxiety, and restlessness. People try to patch it with distractions, binge-watching shows, scrolling social media, shopping, or other temporary pleasures. But these are like trying to quench thirst with salt water. The more you indulge, the deeper the emptiness seems to grow. Here's the deeper problem: most of us treat consciousness as a byproduct of our biology, ignoring its true power. We treat spirituality as optional, a luxury for the woo-woo, or the mystical, and quantum physics as abstract science, irrelevant to everyday life. Yet, our inner world, the way we think, feel, and perceive, literally shapes the world we experience. This is not theory, it's backed by modern quantum research. Particles don't settle into a state until they're observed. Energy collapses into reality under awareness. Imagine that your consciousness works the same way. Your attention, focus, and belief patterns create the reality you live in. And most of us have never been taught how to harness that power. Instead, we surrender it unknowingly to habits, doubts, and fear. We accept life as it comes, believing that the universe decides for us. But this is the illusion of powerlessness. Consider Sarah's story. She spent years climbing the corporate ladder, chasing promotions, raises, and recognition. On paper, she had it all. But inside, she felt hollow, exhausted, and anxious. She tried meditating occasionally, read self-help books, but nothing changed. Her life seemed to run on autopilot, dictated by external demands. She realized she wasn't unhappy because of her circumstances, she was disconnected from her own awareness, her own inner guidance. Then there's James, a creative artist who constantly compared himself to others. Every time he posted his work online, he measured himself against likes, shares, and validation from strangers. The joy of creation was replaced with fear, doubt, and anxiety. He had unknowingly given his power to the outside world, letting it dictate his sense of worth. The truth is, this is a universal experience. Many live fragmented lives, chasing external markers of success while their inner world remains neglected. We are conditioned to believe that material achievements equal happiness, but without conscious alignment, they often amplify our inner emptiness. The problem is clear: we are aware that life can be more meaningful, yet most of us lack the tools, understanding, and practices to bridge the gap between desire and reality. Our consciousness is powerful, yet untapped. Our attention shapes outcomes, yet we often focus on fear instead of possibility. And until we realize that the source of change is within, we remain trapped in cycles of longing, distraction, and dissatisfaction. This inner void, the sense of being stuck, is not a flaw, it's a signal. It's the universe nudging you, saying, something greater is waiting, but first, awaken to your own power. Amid the emptiness and frustration of modern life, a quiet revolution has been unfolding. A bridge between the ancient wisdom of spirituality and the cutting-edge discoveries of quantum physics. People like Sarah and James, who once felt trapped in the monotony of life, have stumbled upon a truth that changes everything. Consciousness is not a byproduct of life, it is the very fabric of reality. Quantum physics has revealed that the universe is not a solid, unchanging place. At its most fundamental level, everything exists as energy, probability, and potential. Electrons, for example, do not have a definite location until observed. They exist as a spectrum of possibilities, and only collapse into a single reality when awareness is applied. In other words, the universe responds to observation. What if your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs act as that observer, shaping not just your perception, but your reality itself? This is the foundation of quantum manifestation. The realization is simple but profound: your inner state is not separate from your outer world. Every thought, emotion, and intention is a signal sent into the universe, influencing the probability of what unfolds in your life. When aligned with your true purpose, this power can be harnessed to create astonishing transformations. Take Sarah again. Once consumed by stress and doubt, she began to experiment. Each morning, she would sit quietly and visualize her life as if it were already abundant. She imagined herself confident, loving, and creatively fulfilled. At first, it felt strange. Her mind would wander, her doubts would surface. But gradually, subtle shifts began. Opportunities she never anticipated appeared. People aligned with her vision gravitated toward her. Her life didn't change overnight, but the momentum built steadily. By focusing her consciousness, she was observing her potential into reality. James experienced something similar. Instead of comparing himself to others, he began a daily practice of gratitude and intentional focus. Each night, he would write down what he wished to experience, in vivid detail. He felt the emotions of success, love, and creativity as if they were already real. Within weeks, new projects, collaborations, and recognition began flowing into his life. The universe wasn't granting him favors, he was tuning into the probabilities where his desires already existed. This discovery has been echoed by spiritual traditions for centuries. The idea of thoughts becoming things, or as above, so below, is a reminder that the inner world is the precursor to the outer world. The new revelation from quantum science is that this isn't just poetic metaphor, it's measurable reality. Consciousness interacts with matter. Attention collapses potential into form. Energy responds to intention. The breakthrough is that you are not waiting for life to happen to you. You are not powerless in a chaotic world. Instead, you can cultivate awareness, focus, and emotional alignment to navigate life as a co-creator. This is not magic, it is a scientifically backed method of aligning mind, spirit, and universe. And here's what most people miss: this power is not in wishful thinking alone. It requires awareness, emotional clarity, and deliberate intention. It's about feeling the reality you desire as if it is already present. It's about letting go of doubt and fear, and stepping into the certainty of your potential. The discovery shifts the paradigm, from passive observer to active creator. From hoping for miracles to intentionally manifesting them. From living a life of fragments to experiencing alignment, flow, and purpose. The universe, once a distant and indifferent backdrop, now becomes a responsive partner. Every thought, every feeling, every conscious choice sends ripples across the quantum field, ripples that attract, organize, and manifest the reality you are ready to inhabit. For those who recognize it, this discovery is a revelation. The emptiness of yesterday becomes the playground of infinite possibility. The long-sought connection, the fulfillment, the purpose, the abundance, all of it is not somewhere out there. It begins within, in the quiet observation of your own consciousness, shaping your life at its most fundamental level. So far, you've seen the problem, feeling stuck, disconnected, and powerless, and the discovery that your consciousness has the power to shape reality. Now comes the most important step, the method. How do you actually harness this power to create meaningful change in your life? The key is simple but profound: alignment of mind, emotion, and intention. Quantum physics teaches that observation collapses possibilities into reality. Spirituality teaches that energy follows attention. When you consciously direct your focus, and back it with emotion and belief, you begin to collapse potential into tangible reality. Here's a step-by-step method that combines both worlds. Step 1. Quiet the mind and become the observer. Begin by creating a space where you can focus without distraction. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take slow, deep breaths. Picture your thoughts as clouds floating across the sky. You are not these thoughts, you are the observer. In this state, you are connecting to the field of potential, the infinite quantum possibilities around you. The more you practice this observation without judgment, the more you strengthen your ability to consciously shape reality. Step 2. Visualize your desired reality. Once calm, visualize what you truly want. Not vaguely, be specific. Imagine your life as if it already exists. See it, hear it, feel it. If you desire career success, picture yourself confidently leading a team, feeling fulfilled and respected. If you desire love, imagine the warmth, laughter, and connection with that person. Science shows that your brain cannot distinguish vividly imagined experiences from real ones. Your neurons fire as if it's happening now, sending a signal to your quantum field. Step 3. Infuse emotion into your intention. Thought alone is not enough. Emotion is the quantum amplifier. Feel the excitement, gratitude, and joy as though your vision is already real. Let your heart swell with the certainty of manifestation. This emotional charge is what accelerates the alignment of probabilities in your favor. People who practice this consistently report sudden synchronicities, opportunities, and even spontaneous solutions to problems they thought were impossible. Step 4. Release resistance. The final step is letting go. Release attachment to how your desires will manifest. Trust the process. Resistance, doubt, fear, overthinking, is like adding static to a radio signal. The clearer your emotional and mental signal, the stronger the quantum response. Write down affirmations, or repeat silently, I am aligned, I am ready, I allow the universe to deliver my highest good. Step 5. Daily practice and integration. Consistency is crucial. Dedicate at least 10 to 15 minutes each day to this practice. Start your mornings or end your nights with this ritual. Over time, your awareness becomes sharper, your intuition stronger, and your ability to recognize opportunities that align with your desires grows. Small shifts accumulate into profound transformations. Let's bring this to life with an example. Consider Maya, a woman who had always struggled financially. She began a simple daily practice. Each morning, she visualized her ideal life, financial freedom, joy in her career, and balanced relationships. She felt gratitude as if she already had it. Within weeks, she noticed opportunities she had ignored before, a freelance project that matched her talents perfectly, a mentor offering guidance, even unexpected clients. Maya's life didn't change by accident, she actively shaped it through focused awareness, emotion, and consistent intention. Another example is Michael, a teacher who felt drained by routine. He began observing his thoughts without judgment and visualizing a more passionate, fulfilling path. By consciously aligning his energy with possibility, he attracted a promotion to lead a program he loved, along with colleagues who shared his vision. His reality shifted because he trained his mind to observe potential and act in alignment with it. The method is simple in theory, yet transformative in practice: observe, visualize, feel, release, and integrate. It works because it honors both science and spirit. You are not waiting for luck, you are actively co-creating. Your inner state becomes the blueprint, your emotions provide the energy, and your consistent attention collapses probabilities into reality. By practicing this method, you step off autopilot and become the conscious architect of your life. The emptiness of Section 1 begins to dissolve. The awareness of Section 2 becomes actionable. And, most importantly, you start seeing that reality is not something that happens to you, it is something you actively shape. Once the method is applied consistently, the changes begin to appear, sometimes subtly, sometimes dramatically, but always meaningfully. This is the transformation phase, where the gap between inner intention and outer reality starts to collapse, revealing a life aligned with your true self. Consider Emily, a woman who had felt invisible in both her career and personal life. For years, she believed that no matter how hard she worked, she would never achieve recognition or love. The emptiness felt like a constant weight on her shoulders. Then she discovered the method, quieting her mind, visualizing her desired reality, infusing her intention with emotion, and releasing attachment. At first, small shifts occurred. She noticed people listening to her more attentively. Opportunities to contribute in meaningful ways appeared at work. Her social circle expanded with individuals who resonated with her energy. Within months, Emily had not only earned a promotion but also built a sense of inner confidence she had never experienced before. Her reality transformed because she first transformed her inner state. Transformation often begins with perception. As you practice quantum spiritual alignment, your mind begins to notice possibilities that were always there but previously invisible. Like James in Section 2, who started attracting creative collaborations, or Maya in Section 3, who found financial freedom, your life starts showing signs of synchronicity. Doors open that you didn't even know existed. Coincidences become meaningful alignments. You realize that reality is not random, it is responsive. Emotion plays a critical role in this transformation. Gratitude, joy, and certainty amplify the energy you send into the universe. When Michael, the teacher, consciously felt the satisfaction and excitement of leading a program he loved, he aligned his vibration with his desired reality. The opportunities flowed naturally. His transformation was not just external success, it was a deep, emotional alignment that changed how he experienced every moment. The transformation is also deeply personal. It goes beyond external accomplishments to impact your sense of self. Many who practice this method report feeling lighter, freer, and more connected to the universe. The anxiety and fear that once dominated daily life begin to dissipate. You start to trust your intuition and feel guided by something greater than yourself. Life stops feeling like a struggle and starts feeling like a dance with infinite possibilities. An important aspect of this transformation is the ripple effect. When your inner state changes, it influences those around you. Your family, friends, colleagues, and even strangers respond to your energy. Positive shifts in consciousness are contagious. The more aligned you become, the more you inspire others to awaken their own potential. This transformation is measurable, not in abstract terms, but in tangible results. Financial opportunities, improved health, deeper relationships, and greater creativity often appear as a direct consequence of aligning consciousness with intention. However, the most profound change is internal, the confidence, clarity, and sense of purpose that emerge from knowing that you are a co-creator of your reality. Transformation is cumulative. Small daily practices compound over time, producing exponential results. A 10-minute daily visualization can evolve into a lifestyle where your attention, emotion, and intention naturally shape your experiences. The transformation moves beyond the superficial into a holistic, quantum spiritual awakening. The key takeaway: when you align your inner world with your desired reality, your outer world inevitably transforms. Life shifts from a series of random events to a co-created experience. The emptiness of the past becomes fulfillment. The uncertainty of the present becomes clarity. The limitations you once believed in dissolve as you step into your true power. The transformation is not a one-time event, it is a continuous journey. Each step, each practice, each conscious thought builds momentum, reshaping your reality. The person you were yesterday is no longer the person you are becoming. And in this quantum spiritual process, your life becomes a living proof of the infinite potential that exists when consciousness and intention unite. By now, you've seen the problem, discovered your inner power, learned the method, and witnessed transformation. But the journey does not end there. Transformation is only the beginning. The next step is your mission, to step into your role as a conscious creator and to live intentionally in alignment with your highest potential. The mission begins with clarity. Ask yourself, Who am I choosing to become? What reality am I committed to manifesting? These questions are not rhetorical, they are the compass that guides your actions, decisions, and energy. Your mission is not about achieving fleeting goals, it is about embodying the consciousness that shapes reality itself. This is the ultimate act of co-creation, living with awareness, purpose, and alignment. Consider Alex, a software engineer who had always felt his life lacked meaning. After practicing the quantum manifestation method, he noticed subtle yet powerful changes, new opportunities, supportive colleagues, and a renewed sense of confidence. But the real shift came when he decided to make his mission more than personal fulfillment. He began mentoring young programmers, sharing his knowledge and fostering creativity. His outer achievements multiplied, but more importantly, his life gained profound purpose. By serving a greater mission, his inner vibration rose, attracting even more abundance and alignment. Your mission is amplified when you align it with service and contribution. Quantum laws and spiritual wisdom both emphasize that energy is magnified when it is used to uplift, inspire, and expand. When your intentions benefit not just yourself but the collective, your manifestations accelerate. Your work, relationships, and projects start to reflect this higher purpose, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond your immediate life. A practical way to step into this mission is through daily conscious alignment. Each morning, set an intention not only for what you wish to experience but for how you want to influence the world. Visualize yourself radiating clarity, love, and purpose. Feel the emotions of fulfillment and impact as if your mission is already in motion. Then carry that energy into your day, observing opportunities to act, serve, and co-create consciously. These small, consistent actions compound, transforming not only your life but also the lives of those you touch. Another key part of your mission is embracing courage and resilience. The quantum field responds to unwavering focus, but it also tests your alignment. Challenges, doubts, and setbacks are not failures, they are invitations to strengthen your awareness, refine your intentions, and deepen your commitment to your mission. Every obstacle becomes a teacher, every difficulty a catalyst for growth. When you persevere, you demonstrate to yourself and the universe that you are ready to co-create at the highest level. Emotionally, stepping into your mission brings profound fulfillment. No longer is life a passive sequence of events. You feel empowered, connected, and alive. Your days gain meaning. Your decisions gain clarity. Your energy becomes magnetic, attracting people, opportunities, and circumstances that resonate with your purpose. You begin to experience the universe as a partner rather than a distant backdrop, and your reality bends to reflect your conscious alignment. Finally, the mission culminates in action. It's not enough to understand, visualize, or feel. You must act consistently and intentionally. Apply your knowledge, practice daily alignment, and step boldly into opportunities that resonate with your purpose. Share your journey, inspire others, and create a life that reflects the conscious creator you are meant to be. The universe has been waiting for your commitment. Your inner power, once dormant, is now awake. Your awareness is the lever that moves probabilities into reality. Your mission is not just personal, it is a statement to the cosmos that you are ready to co-create consciously. Step forward. Take responsibility for your life. Align your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Become the architect of your reality. The shift you have been waiting for, the transformation, the abundance, the fulfillment, is yours to claim. And in doing so, you inspire countless others to awaken, align, and manifest their own highest potential. Today, quiet your mind, visualize your desires, feel them as real, and take aligned action. Share this energy with the world, step into your mission, and watch the impossible become possible. If you're ready to transform your life in the next 48 hours, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a guide to awakening your full potential. Comment below, "I'm ready to manifest," and start claiming the life you were always meant to live. The shift is here, it begins with you.